Hi, this is Mark Pizzacalla and welcome to the October edition of 3 Minutes with Mark. What I want to talk about today is rental property relationships and the Pizzacalla case. Now, the Pizzacalla case was all about a taxpayer who rented out a property that she had to an estranged husband and then tried to claim all of the expenses in relation to that property as rental deductions. Now, tell me more, you're probably thinking. Well, basically, it involved a property in Sydney that was funded by a bank loan. The taxpayer lived in it for a little while, but then rented it out to her estranged husband for a monthly rent of about $1,000 a month, based on the fact that that's all that he could afford at the time. So she did that on the basis that it was a reasonable rent and it was meant to be temporary, which is what they all say, right? But didn't quite work out that way. Notwithstanding, she also paid out all of the expenses, whether it be utilities, insurance, repairs and maintenance, interest deductions, which all came to tens of thousands of dollars. So the issue at hand was whether or not the taxpayer could claim all of the deductions in relation to the rental income. Now, based on the evidence, the tribunal concluded that, look, based on what they saw, it seemed that the rental property was provided on the basis to facilitate a reconciliation in the marriage. And in fact, the taxpayer said that it was prudent to provide the rental at that rate so that they could maintain a proximate relationship and to support an attempt of reconciliation. So this must have been a gotcha moment for the ATO because what it showed was that the expenses were not incurred necessarily for the production of assessable income, but there were other motivations involved. And of course, the tax office isn't really keen to get involved in marital affairs. The other thing was that the arrangement was not taken to be at arm's length. There were other rentals in the marketplace that were at higher values. The tenancy agreement came into an issue in terms of the way it came about, and also there was no contemporaneous documentation. So all in all, the losses and outgoings incurred by the taxpayer were not for the purposes of necessarily incurred for the purposes of producing assessable income. So look, what are the takeaways? The takeaways are that if you want to claim all of your expenses, you need to have an arm's length rental, and it doesn't matter whether it's the situation we've just discussed or another situation with related parties, the rent has to be arm's length. Otherwise, what will happen is what happened in this case, where the tribunal allowed deductions, but only up to the rental income, not the excess, which is obviously where you get your rental loss. Make sure the tenancy agreement is lodged with the appropriate authorities, which was not the case here, and make sure that you have a bond in place, payments are being made on time, that rental is being followed up. Whether it's with a related party or not, it all needs to be on an arm's length basis. The other takeaway would be, don't expect the ATO to play Cupid because they're not interested. Look, thanks for listening. See you next time. If you do have any property queries, please make sure you let me know. Speak soon.